Oh, no.
Let's start this recording off right. Fuck! There we go.
Shit.
Gamer.
Jamer.
Gamer.
The best group of all. Gamers.
Remember,
Dare
can't
you
say
not
that
keep
word
it
with
with a
that
capital
hard
G.
G. You gotta hit it with
You
that
gotta say it
soft
with a soft
G.
G.
Jamer? Like, what the
Jamer.
fuck do you want me to say?
Jamais.
Jamer.
Yeah,
No.
Jamer.
Yuck.
Ain't no
I
hard
feel
G's in
physically
here.
ill.
We ain't got.
I
We
am
ain't.
physically ill.
We avoid that unlicensed privilege in this. Jesus Christ.
Jamer Town.
Also, just to let you guys know, Nim is definitely gonna ask you whenever like she can change outfits how this looks, and if you tell her it looks weird, she's gonna cry.
Cool. Good to
Awesome.
know.
Okay, well, honesty is the
notes.
best policy.
Honesty is the best.
Gosh.
Well, shenanigans are the best policy, so.
I have nothing to say.
You've already made one person cry 3 times.
Oh my god.
Cried twice, passed out once, existential crisis the last time.
Jesus.
And you
Oh,
still don't know why that happened.
You're the DM. I'm nothing to say.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Mr. DM.
I am Mr. MD.
Have we met Zanzibar yet?
Doctor.
I can't answer that.
Yeah, he was that chubby guy eating a donut.
It's the nerdy kid.
It's the ship.
Wow. There's actually a monkey on board, and the monkey is Zanzibar. The ship is his spell.
Oh.
This is a long way to go to like interrupt people you could just smite right now.
Yeah.
That's all about the
Also,
thrill.
I thought the ship was Samprin.
Yeah.
Boo.
What? Yeah, I legit didn't get that. There are not
do.
five.
I got it. I just thought it was a very bad joke.
It was. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was.
Anytime.
Thank you,
Also,
Curtsy.
the name would be Princeton. Excuse you?
But
Man.
Samprin sounds so much better. Trust me, I like thought
Oh,
all of these
I get it now. Oh, that's awful, but I support it.
Can't see. What we can't see is on Jade's screen. She's just got the pentagram drawn between like, all 5 characters.
things. Hey, wait, how can you see my screen? Get out of my computer.
No reason.
Bro, I'm actually losing my mind. I have this class resource and I can't remember what it is, so I'm just looking at it. It's 3 something. What is the 3?
Is it uses of fire breath?
No, I don't have that.
Is it?
Eldritch Blast.
Is it?
No, that's
Battlemaster?
unlimited. No, I'm not. I'm a warlock.
Oh, I'm in the wrong roll 20.
Oh. Did you go to hours by mistake?
Maybe.
Good job.
It's the one that opened automatically. Shut up.
No.
Rebel, I can't believe you're bullying people 2 days in a row.
I went to pull up
Yes,
my
you
character
can.
sheet and I'm like, where's my cat?
Shay, yes you can.
Where's my kitty? My kitty's not here. This is a crime against nature. Alright, now we're just waiting on the social but antisocial abomination of social interaction. Social.
What?
Haha, gun.
Otherwise known as Prin.
Bro,
I'm right
Oh,
here.
speaking of haha gun.
Yes?
I was doing some reading for school and every time the name of a gun was brought up, all I could think of was Samson.
Yeah!
And I'm so mad about it. It took me like 3 hours to read that section of the book.
I don't know what it is about me, but for some reason people just connect guns to me.
Oh no. I wonder why.
Yeah, me too. I don't
See,
get it.
The only way that could make that better is if every time you saw the name of a gun, you just nonchalantly read it in your head as Samson's voice. I have a heroin chest.
Do you want me to pull up my reading? Just
Oh my
read it as a
God.
cowboy.
Yeah!
We have a game to get to.
Yeah, we have.
Scary.
There are people that need to fucking put ruts in the floor as they walk on their knees. Think about their needs.
Jeez.
No.
I'm gonna play music now.
About time.
Fred, let's give it up for Fred, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah! Yeah! Whoa!
Bro. Burna Village, I'm about to bust.
Hey yo!
This shit slaps.
No, it's really good. It's one of my favorites. Anywho.
Why?
Hit us with that recap, DM.
God, it really is just like session 1 all over again.
Yeah, hit us with that recap.
Except double.
I will, as soon as I remember what the fuck we did.
You need to write it. Why are you not writing it down? It's so easy just to write it down. Honestly.
Bro, don't tell me my notes are more detailed than yours.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
problem.
sorry.
No.
I wish I could fucking backhand you with the campaign material folder.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder. So, let's see. Loose recap. Prin got absolutely fucking wasted. Half a surprise there. Nearly set the ship on fire. Half, less of a surprise there because Samson's involved. So.
I didn't mean to post that, but I found out my limited resource. Go on.
What else happened? You left Evangol. That much is clear. Samson nearly got himself killed.
Mm-hmm.
So you say.
You nearly got yourself killed, but or at least maimed. We'll go with maimed. You nearly got
I'm
maimed.
good with maimed.
Yeah, you nearly got fucking maimed. God, what else happened? It was a long trip.
We broke into the captain's quarters.
Oh,
and
yeah. There was that.
he got mad at us.
He
He said, "Don't do that."
See, it's funny. It was half like mad, and at the other half, he was just very much amused that you went through a grand scheme to do something that in the end, you probably could have just walked up to him and said, "Hey, can we look, be in your office?" And honestly, the guy probably would have just said, "Yeah, sure, what's up?"
I don't trust his ass.
Yeah, the going theory seems to be this campaign doesn't trust anying. If
I
it
don't
was-
trust any of y'all.
You give us
I hope
no
you
reason
trust
to
him.
trust anyone.
Who do I got to Eldritch Blast?
Well, yeah, some characters you fucking. I
I'll
don't
do
know what is so untrustful about Sufren, but
He's too good at his job.
He's also in the
Yeah.
army. Why would you trust anyone with power?
And he's
God.
also in a foreign army. None of us are from this country. He's not our hero.
you know
Yeah.
what? You know what? That's a fair point.
Even if he was, I don't trust him.
Diplomacy at its worst.
Gosh.
I definitely wouldn't trust him if he was from my country.
That's fair.
Yeah, you know what? That's
Him also wouldn't if he was from hers. She'd be like, "You probably know my family, and I hate that about you."
Wow.
I mean, I thought she liked her headmaster. Am I
No,
missing
she
some-
likes her headmaster.
Okay, that's like the
Like-
one fucking person in the world that knows her family that she
I don't
actually
like my
likes.
headmaster.
I still feel like it's a love-hate relationship.
It most certainly is.
It like
He's
you hate that she's basically mom, but you also love that she actually seems to fucking care in a land where no one else does.
Hey,
But-
would you guys like to see my crappy sketch of Prin bootlicking?
Oh yes! Yo,
Uh,
fuck the recap.
I sure would.
Show
Can I
me,
say yes more than once?
show me
Okay,
Prin
so
licking
I
some
draw little
feet.
notes.
This is the real recap.
This is not good at all. We're getting into some dangerous fucking territory here.
Come on, let's see
Guys, you're
this.
gonna lose Strider from the campaign.
I feel like dying.
It's okay.
Love
We
you.
love
Phoenix
you.
will rise from its ashes.
This is only your worst campaign so far.
Okay, so far.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
I did not expect that.
I'm not looking.
I know, because I had to look at it, and then
It literally
I
just
also
says
drew.
Prin bootlick.
Bryn Bootlick.
Oh, I see the
My handwriting
feet.
is terrible.
They don't
Oh,
have.
these are your,
oh,
these are your
please.
notes.
Eddie,
Yeah.
do tell how bad my handwriting is.
And then there's Burrito Prince.
Drink.
It says drunk.
I
thought it just said drink.
Oh my god.
Burrito baby! I love
Drink.
it! You know what's the best part? I'm not actually screen capping the desktop, so no one gets to see it.
What?
Nah, we'll edit
When
it.
you edit it,
Edit it in the video.
when you
We can
edit it,
save
just
these.
drop them in there.
Yeah, I could always just steal the fucking images.
Yeah.
It says drunk, doesn't it?
Drink,
It
drunk.
totally does, but something about drink above this burrito man is so funny.
Drink the salamander. He's salamanlicious. He's the quenchiest.
Brother, Prin was fucking gone.
Friend
Like-
was gone. And after
Absolutely shit-faced.
And after careful consideration, as much as I'd like to start off on the next morning, just to get it in there with Prin being fucking wasted for a day, I decided against that and skipped you forward at least 2,000 miles in the journey.
Okay.
Because,
Fair. we were sleep.
yeah, you fucking sleep, awake, palling around, and don't worry, until you land, you don't have to worry about eating. We're just going to assume you eat every night.
Yeah.
How many?
But
how
that
many
is-
rations did I grab last time?
I don't know, enough to fill with your arms? You got preservation
Well-
tags, you all got provisions. The DM's only warning is once you hit land,
Say
start
about
remembering
20?
to eat. Yeah, let's say
Yeah,
20.
but what's 20 for all of us?
No, 20 for him. I don't think Samson
Yeah,
shares.
because he went back.
I literally like started just throwing them in my bag before.
Yeah, he literally just dived into a fucking crate of provisions and started stuffing his arms and pockets. So you're gonna have to ask Samson if he wants to share some of that shit.
Well, I mean, I grabbed some too. I'm just wondering how many.
I don't know. Make up a number that's reasonable. If
Well,
Samson,
he got 20 from
If-
what, like 10?
Yeah.
15?
yeah, but Samson's a glutton.
I'm not a glutton.
You're
I'm
a
just
glutton.
prepared. Also a jerk.
Okay, I'll just say 10.
Yeah, we'll call it 10.
Also, Strider, if it makes you feel any better, eventually I'm gonna have shitty sketches of everybody.
Let's
Mhm.
go.
I'm
We
excited
just
for
all-
that.
We just all need to do something stupid.
I'm excited for the shitty sketches of Zanzibar.
God.
The sketches of Zanzibar!
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
please don't!
The sketches of Zanzibar, located in the Book of Zanzibar, on the shelf of Zanzibar, on the bookshelf of Zanzibar, within the Isle of Zanzibar, and the library of
lost.
Zanzibar.
Uh,
Oh,
Ordering the Sea of Zanzibar.
Wait, what about Zanzibar?
I don't understand the whole Zanzibar thing, but I'm for it.
Basically, Zanzibar is a conceited jerk who just has his name on everything.
All right,
If that's what you want to believe.
Rude.
I'll give him
No,
the
that's
boot.
exactly what it means. It's like when Timmy's labels all of his stuff so you know it's Timmy's. Because Timmy's
Oh
a
my
jerk who
God.
doesnh share.
I'm just imagining Zanzibar as like this powerful wizard with a label machine.
Oh, okay.
God,
but
he's a
anyway.
Jerk and a nerd?
Yes.
And Nim's probably gonna fall in love with it.
Cool.
No.
way.
Cool.
No, he has to be hot first. Let's get that straight.
Who's hot?
Oh my
I
god.
said Zanzibar has to be.
He
I
has
think-
magic. He can make himself hot.
The handsomeness of
Out
Zanzibar.
of Zanzibar.
The handsomeness of Zanzibar.
The hairbrush of Zanzibar.
Definitely Z tier.
The the concealer of Zanzibar.
Okay, allow me to
The
explain
peel off
one of
face
Nim-
mask of Zanzibar.
one
The
of Nim's
charcoal rub
character
of
flaws is
Zanzibar.
falls in love easy.
Yeah, Eve
my
explained
God.
this.
Okay.
Well, not to everybody.
You did last time. Literally last time.
So stuff has happened. We're somewhere in the ocean still.
Yeah, you're about
We're
Yeah.
zooming.
2,000 miles closer, which I don't know. Can I actually like mark that on the map?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Show us on the world map.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. We'll go over here. Go over here. We're gonna zoom the fuck in.
Zoomies.
And I don't have the bar close to hand, so we're just gonna say... I suggest you be at about 150 so you can see this. Is this the ping thing? Nope, that's really big. So I'm gonna say, you guys are right about there.
Oh wow.
So like our first day was like right around here, right?
No, you left, Effingall's here.
Oh,
Right there, that little line.
right that little spittle. So then
So-
we would have been like, probably like right here.
You
So we have like a day of travel ahead of us.
Yeah, you managed to get...
Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks if you go by nautical calculations, which, by the way, yes, I did do nautical calculations for how long it would take to go about 4,000 miles, so thank you.
Good.
Nerd.
Sure. That is your right.
That is my right, so yeah, you guys
You are also a nerd, but
right about here now. There we go. That's all sorted out. You can go find your positions on the boat, wherever you want to be.
well, you
can
have to
be.
take us back to the boat.
I am taking you back.
He
to
just
the boat.
did.
Whoa, it's still a
Gosh,
text.
Neville. Get it together.
It's still a map made by bees.
Well, bees are very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Do you know that bees don't actually have knees?
I hate this world.
But you know what they do have?
I'm jumping ship.
They have bundles. No, you can't, because as soon as you touch the water, you remember that cats hate water.
You levitate.
Oh, Nim can actually transform into a giant fish creature and save you.
Huh?
Oh.
I physically have the spell Alter Self. Nim can breathe underwater.
Fair enough,
Oh, right,
but at the
okay.
same time, this is non-canon. So, yeah, go position yourself wherever the hell you want to be on the boat, and let's get on the roll.
Man, I don't know.
Sufren is at the helm.
Just like chilling.
Samson's moody and just sitting under the thing. And Prince somewhere. So, start us off. Walk us in. What's everybody want to be doing? It's the morning. You got up. You brushed your teeth. You walked up. All
Has the captain or admiral asked me about the event since then?
Who's... Oh, Celeste?
That's me.
I don't know. What specifically? Besides putting you both in his quarters and being like, so, what's up?
Well, he just seemed very suspicious, so I was just curious if he was like watching me or doing anything like that,
Not that you notice.
saying anything.
Not that you notice.
So that's a yes.
Not necessarily.
That's also a yes.
Not really.
So, I will say that, one, Nim would have read the book Celeste gave her last night, and two, this morning, Nim would have knocked on the captain's door and asked to borrow that Wind Currents book so she has a new book to read.
So
By
you
this
mean
morning, you mean like 2 weeks ago?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
2
I
weeks
assume
ago.
he's like,
Like a week and a
my whole
half
point
ago?
is that by this time, Nim has knocked on his door every morning for a different book.
Wow.
and he thoroughly enjoys it. Every morning, pretty much you wake up at the same time he does, and his mornings are greeted with an adventurous little bookworm trying to borrow something else off his shelf. Your
I've
relation...
let you read
a supportive
my
uncle?
journal.
What?
I said, what are you, a supportive uncle? Ugh.
Oh god!
Family support.
Family that actually gives a shit. How
Ew,
god.
I can't believe that
What?
you're
This
obliging
is
my
definitely
request.
fantasy.
Whoa. Excuse you, you get support from my family.
But I've also let
Yikes.
Nim read my journal about fake creatures together.
Oh, fantastic.
I wouldn't let her take that by herself.
So, what about the cursed book that you didn't want to touch or see or smell or feel?
She could read that if she wants. I give it to her. That's her problem now.
I remember
Yeah.
her saying she read it.
Yeah, whatever. That's hers.
Did you read it?
Yeah,
Me?
totally read it.
Totally
Oh,
read
yeah.
it. Alright. So, remind me, do you speak magic creature?
Sylvia, she speaks Sylvan.
Right. And Celeste was the one that had the thing to let her read anything no matter what.
That is
Mhm.
correct.
Alright, so you encounter some of the problems Celeste did. It's written, but it's written in, like, an older dialect for whatever reason. But because you didn't nearly throw the book of fucking Football Mile the instant you opened it up, you got a little bit more out of it. The notes are usually hastily scratched and they're not very collected. And it mentions something about seasons for some reason. However, you don't notice the points that Celeste noticed, which is like the name of her father, you know, the fact that it was his journal. To you, it's a little less impactful, but because
she doesn't know that that's my father's journal, I wouldn't share that.
Exactly. So because you don't know the more impactful stuff, you kind of just read it like some researchers' scribblings about seasons, fae, the celestial plane, but you can't really seem to put the pieces together. You know, it might be one of those two heads are better than one kind of deals. So you get
I'm
that.
letting you know. Uh-huh.
And as for the borrowing books from Sufren, he enjoys it very much, of course, and is more than happy to share his books with you.
Fantastic.
Sufren will remember that.
Speaking of going up to Sufren, probably during the past 2 weeks, I would have tried to find that, like, storage area of all those guns that they've hacked on board.
Uh-huh.
Probably not trying to get myself... Probably not getting myself on his bad side, because Samson actually does like him. Not the other guy, though.
Yeah, of course not
Why
the other
would
guy.
you?
Why would you? He doesn't like you. Oh, by the way, the rearranging of the fleet, because nobody actually asked or seemed to care because we had other things to do. The whole rearranging was the fleet was practically so Sufren could get Bristempet off his boat. Like,
thank God.
He transferred him to, like, the other ship and rearranged 3 of the 5 vessels in back in a same, like, semicircle. Put the Umbra in front, but it never stays in formation. And Sufren just shrugs his shoulders and is like, yeah, that's to be expected. With Bristempet on the remaining 4th vessel, which kind of sails next to the Mistral.
You ever hate a guy so much you change formation?
Well, if you
Said
wanted
the
to ask his,
shapeshifter.
if you wanted to ask his logic, if you actually cared enough to have had or wish to ask his logic, the answer is going to be, you know,
No.
he will say to anybody but Samson that it was practically he realized that having Samson and Bristempet on the same boat meant that something was going to the bottom of the ocean.
So-
Most likely,
I would have
ship.
also launched him off the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, most likely his ship was going to be on the bottom of the ocean floor. He didn't want that, so he figured he'd separate, you know, because why do you need 2 admirals on the same ship? That was the
Right,
initial plan leaving, but...
I'd imagine someone actually did ask about that,
Wouldn't
Yeah.
be me.
but I wouldn't know who. Definitely wouldn't have been me.
Anybody
There's
who
a
wants
coin
to
I can
have...
flip.
If anybody who wants to have that information, by all means, they can choose to speak now.
But
Look,
yeah,
all I know, I got-
probably just...
I got a 10-foot blast on my Eldritch Blast, knock people back, so don't fuck with me. I'll launch you off the ship.
I have
And
gust
that's
of
each shot.
wind.
That's each one, yeah. I'll be firing them off.
Nice.
Sure, just go shooting people off the ship. That's a great way to stay on board.
Hey, only if they fuck with me.
I will say that Nim asked why the change information happened.
And he will definitely have told you that between you and him, he kind of didn't want to have to suffer the anger of Bristempet for a 4,000-mile trip, especially when, you know, Samson was involved.
Yeah!
Celeste hasn't even noticed that he's gone.
Yeah, because they obviously don't really like each other, but it's a work relationship, so as per Sufren's position, he tries not to stir the pot.
Stir the pot.
No. So there's that.
But yeah, I would probably go bother Sufren about, like, the guns that he brought on board. And I'd assume he'd, like, Admiral on about them.
Yeah, do you want to do that now, or is that already something that happened over the last week and a half?
It probably would have happened over the last week and a half.
And he would have told you a little bit about every gun without going on overly at length. Because, you know, he's astute and would have realized that what you really care about is the gun and how it go boom, not necessarily the history of how the wood was picked for the shaft or how the metal was worked to create
Not
a better
necessarily. Metalwork and gunpowder are two things that are like Varice's specialties, so they have pretty much a big culture of guns.
Well, fair enough. So he goes over what would Samson be interested most, judging by what he knows of both Samson and his homeland, which, as per usual, is pretty on the money.
Yeah.
Did you specifically want to know what guns are packed on board?
If you want to slip me a side note, I'd be fine with that, but let's get into the
nitty gritty of meat and potatoes. So, yeah, no, I'll get you a handout for that eventually. Anything that Prin wants to do?
That's a good fucking question.
Because we pretty much covered everybody else, I think.
What about Yala?
I don't know. Shala's more than welcome to open up and speak.
Well, you said we pretty much covered everyone, but
Yeah.
no.
Do Cala first. Do Cala first.
I don't know, you could do either one. I'm just saying.
Shala.
Oh,
floor
I mean,
yours.
she at some point would be like, hey, maybe we should, like, discuss battle strategy since it seems pretty likely we're gonna find some screwed up stuff over there. But, like, that is definitely something that she could wait to do until this last day or so. So, otherwise, she's just, you know, been saving
Vibing.
up energy, sleeping, maybe doing a little bit of, like, training with her weapons and stuff. But,
We
yeah.
should have that discussion, but I think that could wait. That's a group thing.
Yeah,
And
she'll
yeah,
definitely, like, grab everybody and be like, alright, let's actually talk.
That'll be
Let's
something
actually
Prin was
talk
really
about
like.
what the hell we're going to do.
Instead of just, like, getting into petty arguments and...
And sneaking into places we're not supposed to be. And
That's
I
what
mean,
leaving
I
that
do.
second one is just totally never gonna happen. We're always gonna sneak in places we're not supposed to.
And
that's
leaving
what
me
I do.
petty arguments.
and leaving me at the table with a bunch of food to fall asleep into my plate with.
Yeah.
It's really specific. You okay there?
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, with nothing but
I imagine at some point, Shallow would have mentioned that y'all left her in her fucking food plate.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
We'll be back. 5 minutes. No
This
problem.
is why you don't give time frames.
For once, that was not mine or Prin's fault.
Wait,
You guys were too busy setting the boat on fire, which is part of what delayed their return anyways. So it's a little bit your fault.
Okay, it's not my fault.
It was
At
the
the very-
danger duo and
oh
the
shit, my food's here. Give me a sec.
If you hadn't asked for alcohol, Prin never would have been drinking. If Prin
If
hadn't
I
been drinking,
never
he wouldn't...
asked for alcohol, we wouldn't have gotten anywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, that's true, but...
we got so many things. We got Burrito Prin. We got the start of the ship. I mean, friendship. Friendship! We got Prin revealing that he has drunken boy fire breath. We got so many good memes out of that. You can't complain.
And I want a set of card games.
And we also got the meme of Prin has no fucking idea how to pour bourbon.
Or drink it.
or
Drink
drink it.
it,
That's not his fault,
pour
man.
it, handle his alcohol.
You know what?
He's
This is gonna be
adorable.
He's absolutely adorable.
It's rolling my eyes.
I third that.
Aww.
I'm the DM, so I can determine when things are adorable.
It's
What?
adorable.
I
One
stamp
for
right
adorableness.
on the reality of Prin's forehead. I stamp the words wholesome.
Cookie babe.
Man, I can't
Cookie
believe
babes.
God's so overbearing with people and their cuteness.
What can I say? God likes kawaii.
Oh no.
Anyway, so Yala, what's up with you?
Yeah, Yala, what's up with you?
Y'all's being
Just the stuff I said.
practical.
She's just, you know, training with her sword. I don't know if there's any, like, room with training dummies on the boat, but if not, she's just swinging a sword around on deck.
At no one.
Yeah.
I would imagine you can get free space up deck to do sword practice, and below deck there's probably some training dummies lying around to keep everybody sharp and on their toes.
I said that. That's something Fern is interested in. For sure.
We can spar.
Yeah, he'd be so bored. He would want to do something like that.
One can only kneel for so long before boredom sets in.
Rolling my eye.
I'm sorry, it's too easy!
Yeah.
Who wants
We
to
love
reach for the
you.
fruit on the top of the tree if you could just go for the low-hanging fruit?
Yes.
We love you.
Anywho,
We
yeah,
love
I mean,
you, Quinn.
Fern would probably like, because like after that night he had with Samson,
Getting
Uh,
absolutely roostered.
yeah, he obviously
Waking
like
up
they're-
soaked and wet in a burrito blanket.
No, he slept naked because he had to, but obviously like after during the day his clothes would have been dried. But he after that night he definitely like there's like little to no more tension between like him and Samson.
Oh,
'Cause,
good.
like,
He actually
I
remembers
remember-
what happened. That was half my fears.
Okay, he remembers like the game, and he woke up naked. He's like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, he noticed that, and he looked up and he saw like the scorched fucking roof, and then he kind of inferred what happened. Like, I see. But yeah, his like animosity towards Samson is definitely like lessened a lot. So that night was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
There's a great
so-
question I want to ask
Worth.
before you continue that statement. How much apologizing occurred to Sufren about burning his
Oh
boat?
my god.
I have to ask for
From
lore
who?
compliance. I have to know.
Like, you remember when he started doing it as soon as Safford walks in, even though he was drunk as shit? Yeah, like he definitely like as soon as he woke up the next day, he apologized to him for sure. Like, but
Hands
sure
and
Sufren-
knees, horns on the
No.
floor.
God, he's not doing fucking Japanese like full bowing.
He's
No.
about to like
Oh, I
commit
just realized I didn't
harakiri.
mute.
Gomenasai, Sufren-sama.
Nah. He definitely like made it clear that he was, it was all his fault. Blah blah blah. Anyway, Prin would definitely like to like just every day he's gonna wake up, do his exercises, go to the fucking sparring area where like the dummies are, whatever the fuck, and just spruce up on his knowledge on combat. And yeah, that's pretty much like what he would do as a schedule, as a habitual thing. Otherwise, he has no idea what he'd be doing besides like hanging out with like his party. So yeah, pretty uneventful, honestly.
Fair enough. I see everybody except Prin has actually moved around.
I
I
mean,
was
like,
looking
there's
for
more things to do. I'd probably watch the two of them spar.
Well, fair enough.
Not actually doing it though, cause like
Wow.
Can't practice shooting because they
Yeah.
die.
you
Yeah.
can't refine perfection.
Oh.
That there is,
Boy!
and there is a bit of a rule about shooting inside the deck.
I have more weapons than just guns. Look at this
Also-
bag of flour I bought.
Nim
Well,
still
I got
has
two
fireball,
guns right
by the
here.
way.
I'm going to regret telling you that could be used as a bomb, and I know it, but at
Flour
the
go
same
burn.
Oh, by the way, by this time, Nim will have handed out the components you guys need.
good.
Oh, I already have them, but thank
No
you.
more shop easies. Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of shop easy.
No, not this guy.
Gerald! Where's Gerald been this whole time?
I'm more upset that Gerald doesn't have his own special token.
Yet.
Yeah, you gotta work on that. He's gonna come with us to Zanzibar.
Oh, I already said I'm just gonna hog tie him and bring him with us.
I'll give him something to be scared of.
What?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I went to go get an image of Nerdy Sailor, and all I got was very suggestive images of Sailor Moon characters.
Nerdy Sailor Moon characters?
No, you need to type in Nerdy Sailor Man.
I'm afraid of what I'm gonna get. More Sailor Moon characters! Oh god, that is one fat Sailor Moon.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a man
I'm
dressed
just
up
getting
as Sailor
caught by
Moon.
the Sailor
Please
Man.
tell me that you're not still recording.
Oh.
Is it going to show up in the video?
At this
Definitely
point, yeah!
You definitely have to make sure that you're in mode, not fucking around too much. You're recording.
I don't care. This shit's funny. And besides, it's not on the screen. I only have the audio being captured.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah,
You
because
can use this.
otherwise, you know... Oh, God, please tell me it's something better than what I have. Oh, God, that is
Stop wearing
nerdy.
cashmere socks.
Oh, Jesus.
That is nerdy, and I have nothing better, so...
You can buy this outfit at nerd.com.
I don't
I mean, at
want to.
fun.com. That's what it's called, fun.com.
I don't know which one's worse.
Honestly, the fact that it's sold out of stock is the worst. Meaning people bought this.
Hi, everyone.
I mean, Halloween is coming up.
What?
What do you mean?
What is it?
I mean, it is.
Yeah, I mean,
but-
it is.
Define coming up.
Oh, it's in October.
You're correct.
God.
It's about to
Anyway.
be October in like 3 weeks.
I
Anyway.
can also give you multiple options for this, because apparently this is a thing.
Oh,
I
God.
hate
A
this
man
so
with
much.
that amount of muscle tone does not need to be in that kind of outfit.
By the way, I'm still here. I'm just muting while I eat.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, if you want a small child.
No.
Oh, God.
Freezing. Freezing.
Small children.
If you want a...
will.
No.
I take back
Ah!
my emoji. I didn't know that was coming.
God.
Comments like that are why I don't want to be associated with these recordings.
Oh, Christ. It's all fun and games.
Until the FBI bursts down your door.
Yeah. I do have to disclose everything I've ever done to the FBI.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Imagine having hobbies.
And
Yeah.
then there's ever... And the worst of them, this is probably the last one I'll post,
Oh my
is
God.
this. No, it didn't download. Not that one.
Were we doing something?
No.
I'm
Yeah, I think
getting
we
a-
were playing
We're
the
only
game.
talking about 2 weeks that have passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing in those weeks. To be fair.
Honestly, besides like besides getting learned on guns and watching Hyella and Pran do their combat training, I'd probably actually join people for like table conversations, but keep
Oh.
it very like light and impersonal.
Yeah, I'm just getting a token stamp for Gerald real quick. Real
There
quickie.
you go.
Real quick,
Obviously, oh
quickie.
God, what the hell is that? It's like a
Mm.
weird mix of the Six Flags boomer and a nerd.
It's like some plastic mask that looks really bad.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is why-
what's his face?
What's his face?
You can buy it at Spirit.
God, I hate Spirit.
I don't know why you would buy it.
You know that Spencer's own Spirit?
Really?
Doesn't surprise me.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
called-
I thought.
Adult grab and go school nerd costume.
Ew. I'm excited to see what Gerald got in store for us this time, though.
Includes a mask and a shirt with a Velcro closure. That's so weird.
Don't worry. I've got the token right here. I got the best picture that I'm gonna get. Why did you vomit?
Can I potentially offer you a second one?
You can DM me a second one, absolutely.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Yes, you may, Danny DeVito.
Branny DeVito.
I like that. I'm definitely the Charlie Kelly type, though.
Right, we're just gonna upload that to the board. Oh.
Oh my god.
Where is
Oh,
he?
hello.
Oh my
Hold on.
god.
Hold on, where is he? Oh no.
Oh my god.
And you still went with
Why is he
Sailor
always?
Moon.
Why is he always crying? What's his? Come on,
Because
man.
that is the best picture I could find on such short notice.
Alright, I mean,
Oh
let's hope
no,
he
Eddie,
can-
no! No, that's...
I mean,
Oh, boy.
Oh, you come on! You know it's not. You know it's not far from the truth.
Oh, God, should I just tell them what you send me?
Do you want me to just send it?
Just send it. Fucking send it.
is it
Oh,
Otacon
no.
pissing himself?
Do I need to look away to have probable?
No.
No, you don't.
Oh.
It's the fucking Pace Kid from the Powerpuff Girls.
I prefer the image that you used, but that's also funny.
That
Anyway.
fucking Paste Boy from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yes, everyone's favorite villain. Elmer Zgloo.
Was that actually his name?
That's canonically his name.
Elmer.
It's not surprising.
Glue.
Elmer Zgloo.
Elmer Siglu.
Hate it. Hate it so much. It's so
It's
So
fun.
anyway-
Scandinavian.
Oh yeah, I am Elmer.
So anyway, to get this started on the right foot, Hyala, Nim, and Prin are all sitting on the table having a conversation, and who else walks by swabbing the deck but good old Gerald? There's an opening for interactions here. Please make my day.
Nim isn't doing it. Telling you that right now.
Prin just bites his head off and calls it a dick.
Wait, weren't we gonna throw him overboard?
No!
I mean, we could.
Bryn is definitely going to keep. He's going to try to be as fucking harmless as possible. And just not even say anything. He doesn't want to, like, flash his teeth. He just wants to smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. And that's it. That's all he's gonna do.
Gerald looks up and sees the adventurers who, since seeing Prin that fateful day about 2.5 weeks ago, he has been relatively nervous the entire time. And looks and just raises a very shaky hand and then just starts scrubbing a little faster as he moves past.
Just keep scrubbing, just keep scrubbing.
Just keep
Baby.
scrubbing, just keep scrubbing.
Prin murmurs to himself, baby steps.
I'm gonna
So-
walk up to the table.
I'm surprised Prin has never asked Sufren why Gerald is on the boat.
He doesn't want to know. He's just like, he's there, I'll accept it.
Aw, it was just such a fun story I'm not gonna get to tell. At least not yet.
I think I'm also gonna walk up to everyone.
Jared
Alright.
is Zanzibar.
Gang's all here.
And he's all here.
Yo, 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 what up, my homies?
No, absolutely not.
Well, good thing we know that's completely in character.
Do not address to me in this way.
Wait, that was in character?
Nim does
Oh
not
shit!
say that.
Of course it was in
love that was in
character.
No, it
Of
wasn't.
course it was in character.
What does this home mean?
Do you guys think Nim would have even heard any of these terms?
There's no way.
Yes.
There's
Yes,
no way.
actually.
No, there's no
She
way.
hasn't even heard swear words yet. What do you think she would heard? Yo,
That's
yo,
true.
yo.
I'm sure
Wait,
Prin
she
or-
hasn't? Well, fuck!
No.
No, Printer Samson definitely has curse at some point. 'Cause
Yeah, but
Prin
not
in
Prin
front
of
actually has
Nim.
a bit of a fucking potty mouth.
I ain't no potty mouth.
You're lying.
So what I'm hearing is you guys haven't cursed in front of Nim, so she still doesn't know how to swear.
We'll change that soon enough.
We'll change that soon enough. Zanzibar
Prin,
changes many people.
Prin, I assume Prin clearly notices Celeste, and Sam
Ooh.
says,
Clearly
Oh, God.
notices Celeste.
Howdy.
Nim says hi.
"Good morning, everyone."
Good morning.
Howdy, folk.
Hello. Did you know that
Hello.
man? And I'm gonna point at Gerald.
All right, you went there. No.
That was the young man from the store, right?
It was.
Who?
His name is Gerald, and I don't know what the hell his problem is. He's very scared. I don't. It's not my fault. I'm not scary, right?
Not at all.
I don't
No.
think so.
Not unless you are a coward, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a coward. See, yeah, of course.
Well, I didn't. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, he's.
God, those cowards, man. Send a shiver down my spine every time I meet.
Or I'm peering at him. I'm peering at Gerald and staring at him like a hawk while he's sleeping.
Coward phobia.
God.
Oh yeah, Celeste was the one that fucking made him faint. Really, so.
I also have no idea who this is. I forgot.
Yeah, totally.
He looks.
He was the guy who you were gonna buy the flowers from, but then he passed out.
Yes, I don't know. I do not remember who that was.
He looks a little slinky to be a sailor on a ship like this.
Maybe he's just a cabin boy.
Then why would he be swabbing the deck?
That's what cabin boys do. Their job is just cleaning.
Oh, good to know.
Celeste writes it down in her journal. Cabin boy.
You would think
boy.
I would know that, living on the ocean my whole life.
Yeah, living in Oceania her entire fucking life. Literally half her life so far.
Half her life, and the other half was also in an ocean town.
Oh, yeah, so a Celestial, yeah, you'd fucking think she'd know what a cabin boy is. Oh, no, she's confused because in her part of the world, they're called cabin fae.
I was gonna say
There
because
you go.
everyone is strong enough to do any job, but that also works.
There we go. We got some translation. Anyway, continue on with your talking of cabin boys and cleaning.
Fred is not interested. He's not interested.
Why does this man bother you?
I think it might be the other way around.
That.
I am sensing much discomfort from Prin Kuno.
It's not. Oh, he
I-
makes everything awkward. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, he
I'm-
makes everything all good.
God, dude.
Yeah, that is definitely a one-way road.
What is the problem with awkward? I don't understand.
Oh my god. Alright. Take a breath. It's a situation not a lot of people choose to be in. I don't know what. Maybe he has some sort of tragic backstory where. Actually, I don't think he's ever met a dragonborn besides myself, so maybe that's why.
came and ate my dog.
God. I don't know. Every time I try to make contact with him, he shrivels up. So I guess it's best to keep my distance or something.
Hmm. Oh,
Sorry, I was
once
trying
we
to
get
respond.
shore, we're never
I had
going
a-
to see him.
I had a big bell pepper in my mouth. I'm sorry. Repeat what you said, Prin.
Prince said basically that he's gonna avoid being around him since like it seems he only just it seems like he goes nowhere whenever he tries to make contact, so he just tries to be as non-imposing as possible, non-threatening
Okay.
as possible.
I understand. Do you wish to remedy this with him?
I mean, listen, all right. I'm not his boss or his father, so no. He's just, I'm not used to the idea of common folk being scared of me. I don't like it. But you know, it's fine. If it's just one person, I'll deal with it.
I believe it is many people who share that concern.
I guess so. Yes, but I feel like if your job is to protect the people, you know, it's kind of awkward. Regardless, Trina's gonna take a sip of his water because he has one. Yeah, ever since that night, man.
Keeping himself hydrated.
Water is his
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, would anybody like some tea?
Yes, I would love to.
Sounds lovely.
That sounds quite nice, thank you.
So, what
Okay.
now?
Since
Tea?
you've
I'm
heard
not
of
surprised
tea.
at all. I'm not
Have you
surprised.
never had it?
No. What the heck is it?
Oh
Leaf
my.
water.
Leaf?
Ah,
Is that what
tea
the- is that what
leaf
the word-
juice.
Is that what the word tea translates to?
No, it's just a
No.
very simplified form of tea. You put leaves in water, that does make tea.
Yes,
She's
that
not-
is true.
She's not wrong.
That is very
Mm,
true. I am aware of this.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we don't got many leaves growing where I'm from.
Don't
Sounds
got many water either.
I think you should have some tea. I tried that concoction of yours. I think you should
It-
try tea.
It's called bourbon.
I know what it's called.
And he told you not.
Well,
to
while they're arguing about alcohol, I'm gonna go up to the admiral. You know what? I've probably had asked him about the tea before, so I'll walk up to him and I'll say, Admiral, would you care to join us for tea this morning?
The admiral, talking to his soldiers, pauses and looks at you, and a delightful smile comes across his face. Why, that is very considerate of you. I suppose I have a few minutes I could spare. I suppose it doesn't hurt. You have been on board my vessel a week or two. I have tried to spend as much time as I can, but Yes, I'll accept the offer. And he comes over to join you all at the table.
All right. Well, now that he's there, I'm gonna go make tea. Enjoy, guys.
Who? Did you just?
What?
Just got the
I'm gonna
animal
go-
to us in the ditch.
I'm gonna go make the tea. You guys can talk to
Do
him
you
for a
need
bit while I do
water?
that.
Do
Well,
you
I
have-
imagine there's like somewhere in the ship we could do it, right?
The kitchen.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm still reeling over the fact that you were just like, come, have tea with us. All right, bye.
Well, I gotta get the tea. Hey.
Sufren wasn't entirely expecting you to go off on your own, so he quickly snaps his fingers and says, "Young Gerald!" I almost instantaneously, as if a flip has been switched, the once shaken and nervous boy goes stiff as a board, turns on his heels without missing a beat in the middle of soapy floor water, and says, "Yes, Admiral Sufren! Can you go help
And
young?
trips.
Can you go help young Celeste find
Yes.
the tea cabin? Right
So
away!
glad he said help, because I was going with him regardless.
Right away, sir!" And as if it was an impossible miracle, Gerald whips across the deck at breakneck speed without skipping a beat, leaping over spools of rope, barrels, and positions himself perfectly prim proper soldier style right next to Celeste and walks with efficiency. As the-
Does he look nervous? Is he no longer nervous?
Oh no, a flip has been switched. This boy looks like part of the Navy now.
Awesome. I'll give him a little smile and I'll say,
I'm so
Good.
glad that flip was switched.
Frin literally is just staring at this motherfucker.
This-
I'm also like surprised. Just, huh?
And Frin just slowly turns to Saffron. And he just, like, his mouth is open. He's, and he has that look of complete, like, confusion, like, what the fuck?
Guess
He
he
doesn't
ain't
even
as
say
much of
anything.
a sunk as I first thought it was.
Is something wrong, young Bellatus?
You know what? No, everything's fine. He just takes another sip.
From
You're
my...
not the best liar, you know.
His friend cocks a smile. You really aren't. From what I've seen over the past, well, since we set out of Evangel, you seem to have a relationship with young cabin boy Sulinsky.
Oh.
I literally, he happened to be a cashier when I went to buy something at the Sharky's. It a one-time thing. He was scared of me. He was terrified. I tipped him. I felt bad. And now,
I don't recall you tipping.
that was the first time I tipped him. The second time I did not.
So not a one-time.
So it
thing, then.
wasn't a one-time thing.
Okay, I have to ask, are you phrasing it like this on purpose? Right,
I never
are
know.
you...
Oh my god!
Oh, no!
my God.
No!
This has to be intentional.
Oh my!
I didn't even pick up on it! You know what I think it is? It's just the sultriness of Prince's way of speaking.
No, I'm not trying to insult you or anything. I'm just asking, is this intentional or not?
I really don't think it is from the way he explodes every time we bring it up.
You know, anyway. Oh.
I didn't even pick up on it, Jesus.
She's gonna die, and she's just gonna. Alright, you know what? It's fine. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm completely over it. Admiral, what did you do to him?
To young Gerald? It wasn't easy, to be quite honest with you. The boy's a nervous wreck. He's got the spine of a leaf. However,
If he's got a spine along.
Sufren kind of like bites his lip and scratches his temple. An unlucky bout as it might have been, Mr. Bellatos. It's not exactly... How do I say? You managed to run into young Gerald on his shore leave job. He can't be out at sea every point in the year, and he is a cabin boy on the Mistral, so when the Mistral's in port, he generally picks up work at the shop easy until we depart again. I must say, that's some incredible luck you have running into the cabin boy of the ship you didn't even know you would be on.
Yes, luck, incredible.
As for his way of being, we'll call it that. Sufren kind of just places his hands on the table. Not everyone is capable of huge feats of bravery, but everyone has a purpose. Young Gerald hopes to shake some of his less beneficial personality traits by working for the Avendali fleet. And it seems to be working, to an extent. At least he's up to the point where if I give an order, he flicks on a switch of some sorts and is capable of doing his duties with great precision. However...
What happened before then?
Pardon?
Before you trained him to flip this switch as you so...
Sufren kind of just has no words, and he just makes an inchworm motion with his finger across the table.
I see.
It was a very rough 2 years. But everybody has a different growth curve. Everybody learns at their own pace. And instead of throwing people away, it's best to try and help them along.
It
Who
seems
knows
he's
what
lucky
he
to
may
have
be
you
good.
then.
I suppose you could say that. But everybody has their start. Who knows? 20, 30 years? That boy may go places no one would have expected. As he kind of looks as both Celeste and Gerald start to descend to the lower deck with a smile on his face.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when people get their start, and you never know when they end up. It's important to give everybody their room to grow.
Yeah, whatever. So, tell me
that
again
literally
what this
works.
tea
Oh my God.
is.
You're about to find out.
I don't know how forward I'm looking to it.
You'll be.
Well, if there's no sugar, potentially terribly.
I will absolutely not put sugar in mine.
Please tell me Gerald brought sugar.
He better say something, or else you're not getting sugar.
You don't know that.
I hope he doesn't say anything.
Oh no, they're already downstairs. The time
Yep.
for issuing requests is over.
All right. So while I'm making the tea, I'm just gonna stare at him. Is he still like stout? And is the flip switched?
Oh, it stays. It's still on. He is by all means a soldier right now.
I must say, this look suits you much better.
He looks up, and for a second, you almost see the whole thing start to break. But he kind of stiffens up again and goes, "Thank you. I try my best."
Was it that they say at ease?